Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Inner Sanctum. In this episode, we have a quick look at the table, we have some contract negotiation issues, and we also promote a youth squad player to the senior squad. So let's go. The youth squad player that has been promoted is Sam Archibald Henville. He's 17 years old, 5'7", 158 pounds. He's English, of course, central midfielder, and he's a left-footed central midfielder. Crossing and his ball control, his curve, his free kick accuracy is all fairly excellent for a player of his age. Obviously some work to do on his other stats, but you can see there his long shots and his long passing for a young player are very good. His short passing is very good. His shot power is very good. So his interceptions need work, his attacking positioning, but his vision, acceleration, agility and balance. So he's very poised for a young player. He'll get plenty of time on the pitch if we go deep in a few cup competitions, etc. But that's the guy who we've decided to upgrade. 17-year-old Sam Archibald Henville is now in the senior squad, so keep an eye out for him. So the contract difficulty that we've faced is with Ashley Westwood. He has been somewhat a bit part player for us this season so far, and a little bit of last season as well. He's been recently thinking about his future at the football club, and he's decided that he doesn't want to sign a contract extension. He'll be letting his contract expire and then moving on. I highly doubt we'll let his contract expire. I dare say if he still feels this way by January, then we will be moving him on for a fee. But that is the contract negotiation as it stands. Ashley Westwood appears to be leaving the club. And a quick look at the table. Manchester United sit on top with 18 points and a cluster of teams on 17 points. Manchester City, Chelsea and Newcastle make up the top four. You can see us there. Aston Villa played 8 games, 2 wins, 2 draws and 4 losses. Not good enough, but our goal tally is pretty good at this stage of the season with 8 goals, but we've conceded 9. And that's coming off the back of last season, where for long stretches of the season we were the best defensive team in the Premier League. That isn't the case this year. So a disappointing start to the season, but we do have some fixtures coming up that could potentially go in our favour. We just need to get this team clicking. If you have any suggestions for formations and things of that nature, how can we get ourselves up the table? Make sure you leave it in the comments below. So that's going to finish up the Inner Sanctum for this episode. Up next, we face Tottenham from White Hart Lane, host Southampton from Villa Park, and face a tough round of 16 Capital One Cup match against Everton to round out the episode. As always, smash that like button for more Rise of the Holte End, and subscribe if you're new. But for now, let's head to the action as we face Tottenham. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, it's match day 9 in the Barclays Premier League as Tottenham host Aston Villa from White Hart Lane. Well, Spurs are a team Villa have had more than just struggled with in recent times. They're a team that Villa simply cannot beat. Spurs will be licking their lips at the prospect of facing this particular Aston Villa side, who seem devoid of confidence, and Spurs are flying high on the table as well. Villa will need to break the hoodoo if they are to come here and get anything today. The player to watch is Nacer Chadli. Here's the Spurs team. It's Emmanuel Adebayor leading the line today, with Christian Eriksen up just behind him. Lamela and Chadli out wide. Dembele and Mason will be in front of the back four. Hugo Lloris will be in goal as well. For Aston Villa, it's a midfield heavy team. They've got 2 wide men in Townsend and Adama Traore, but a trio of midfielders in central defensive and central midfield with Cabaye, Garner and Vertu. Back to Trippier. Trippier's ball's really dangerous, and Nacer Chadli puts the header wide. Mason. Oh, he's lost that there. And Mason has lost it to Jordan Vertu. He can run all the way in here. Vertu! And Jordan Vertu has opened the scoring for Aston Villa. A huge error from Mason. And it was set upon expertly by Jordan Vertu. And Mason did everything in his power, trying to wrench the shirt, but nothing would stop Jordan Vertu. All the way through here, Garner, and a brilliant ball here to Traore. Traore's cross towards the back post, it's Vertu! And I think it's out off Trippier. Here's Johan Cabaye. His ball's dangerous towards Welbeck! And a brilliant save from Lloris, but I think he was offside. He was. Oh, and Johan Cabaye, he's dispossessed him, and Cabaye! Oh, what a brilliant save. Johan Cabaye's corner. Sane, he won it over the top. Oh, here it is with Cataldi. He's got a man on. It's Scott Sinclair. Sinclair's ball to Danny Welbeck, and Aston Villa will run away with it. It was a brilliant ball and an even better run and finish from Danny Welbeck, and he's returned from injury. And he is the thorn in the Spurs side. It's a brilliant ball and a brilliant first time take from Danny Welbeck, whose life at Villa couldn't be off to a better start. He smashes it past Lurie. It's a long ball, a hit and hope, and a Bayor won it. Oh, Butlin made a brilliant save. They've come to White Hart Lane and they've done what nobody thought they could do. And this stuttering start to the season may be at a crucial turning point. It's Danny Welbeck with the ultimately decisive goal at full time. It's Aston Villa 2, Spurs 0. Let's move on to the next game of the episode. Aston Villa are coming off an excellent performance against Spurs and will be feeling pretty good about themselves, but it's these types of games that you really tend to find out where the team truly lies. So far this season, Aston Villa haven't had much trouble with bigger clubs in the competition, but beating teams under and around them has proved very elusive. But this is the Aston Villa side. It's completely unchanged from the team that utterly dominated Spurs in that last game. The three-man midfield of Garner, Vertu and Cabaye proved very fruitful with Adama, Traore and Townsend. They come in with pretty good form. They've got Mane. They have exactly the same formation. And Sims, Davies, Classy, Ramirez and Romu will make up their midfield outfit. And Welbeck's got a man on. And it's Vertu who took it on his chest. Brilliantly done. And it's Jordan Vertu again. Oh, a brilliant save from Forster to bring this in for Villa. It's Sane. And it's straight at Forster. Trying to hang on and trying to get some possession. But they've given it up again. And Garner on the break now of Villa. And it's with Andros Townsend. Townsend's ball's not bad at all. Oh, diving towards it. And it's Traore who hits it first time. And it's over the top. Boys under pressure there, Garner. He plays it. It's Johan Cabaye. He's taken down in the box. It's a definite penalty. He got nothing but the man. And it's going to be Danny Welbeck. Can he put Aston Villa in front? It's Welbeck. And he certainly does. Danny Welbeck. His scoring run continues. And Aston Villa have taken a lead in a game that they absolutely deserve to. Brilliant little bit of skill there from Mahrez. Garner, Gaston, they've turned it over. It's Mane! And that will be earth-shattering for Aston Villa. They were asleep at the back. They were expecting to get away from midfield. It was a bad turnover, and Sane couldn't find Mane. And he was caught off guard. The Aston Villa defence went to sleep, and they may have let a couple of points slip here in a game they've otherwise dominated. It's 1-1. So it's Johan Cabaye. Johan Cabaye! Oh, what a save from Forster down low. It's with Adressa Garner. He needs runners. He's got one. It's Welbeck. None of the Villa players are coming forward, but he's found Traore. Traore's ball. Welbeck! Danny Welbeck has done the unthinkable here, and he snatched it right back for Aston Villa. Adama Traore with a brilliant ball, and Danny Welbeck rises above the defence and puts it past Forster and puts Aston Villa back into the lead. It was right at the death. Aston Villa have snatched it. And you can't help but think That is a deserved result at full time from Villa Park. It's Aston Villa 2, Southampton 1. Let's go to the final game of the episode. Well, Aston Villa are lucky to be still in the Capital One Cup after a tense affair against Crawley Town in their first game. You can see the brackets here. Still plenty of big clubs in this competition. Tonight for Villa offers a different challenge, a Premier League challenge. And they have to navigate past Everton. And the player to watch, as always, is Romelu Lukaku. 3 goals in his last 3 games. Speaking of Aston Villa, their team is completely changed. And young Sam Archibald-Henville is on the bench. And he could potentially get his first cap for the team. You can see there Kyle Loreen up front has replaced man in form, the talk of the town, Danny Welbeck. And for Everton, they've rung some changes as well, but they are still very, very strong for this game. Romelu Lukaku, as I mentioned, is up front. Naismith just behind him. Lennon and Oviedo and McCarthy and Gibson will anchor the midfield. Tim Howard, as always, the ever-present Tim Howard, will be in goal. And Amavi shoots a really good ball across. Here's Gabby Agbonlahor. Haven't seen much of Gabby Agbonlahor. He's still on the ball here, Agbonlahor. Oh, good save from Tim Howard. To Lukaku now. Lukaku's turned. And back on the inside here, Romelu Lukaku. Puts it wide. As we have a look at the next episode, Manchester United host Aston Villa from Old Trafford. There's going to be a substitution for Villa, and Sam Archibald-Henville is going to make his Aston Villa debut. It's still with Archibald-Henville. It's Sam Archibald-Henville. He couldn't get it away. Couldn't get the shot away, the young man. It's now with Amavi. Oh, he got crunched by Coleman. It was a brilliant tackle. Barkley, this might open it up for him. Here's a chance for Deulofeu. Oh, and he's hit the post. Absolutely incredible seeds here late. An excellent effort. So the first half of extra time is going to see Carles Hill replace Danilo Cataldi. It's a cross in. Oh, Oviedo flashes it wide. Here it is with Barkley. Oh, Gomez didn't take it cleanly. And Aruna Kone. He's done brilliantly well, this young man. Archibald-Henville, he's still going. Trying to work his way in here. Henville on the inside. Oh, and it's just wide. It's saved. Incredible run from young Sam Archibald-Henville, and he nearly made himself an instant hero. Just with his ankle, Tim Howard deflects it away. Can they get something late? Deulofeu towards the back post. Sinclair only got it to Oviedo. He hit the bar unbelievably. What an unbelievable finish. Oviedo hits the post right at the death. And this game is going to go to penalties. And for the second time in this campaign, Aston Villa are in a penalty shootout. The first one to be taken by Scott Sinclair. And Sinclair makes no mistake at all. It's now Leighton Baines. Baines versus Bunn. Oh, and Bunn saved it brilliantly. Leandro Bacuna to the left. And he gets the right way. Deulofeu versus Bunn. And he's hit the post. Aston Villa firmly in control. Gardner. Another one for Villa. And it comes down to this from Phil Jagielka. If he misses or it's saved, Villa go through. Phil Jagielka versus Mark Bunn. Jagielka's shot is there. They're going to have to put one away, Villa. You can see the Everton fans, they're in disbelief. Carles Hill to put Aston Villa through to the next round of the Capital One Cup. He certainly does. Carles Hill and Aston Villa will go through to the next round, the quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup. It's their second penalty shootout in this tournament. And it's their second win in this tournament. For Murph's YT13, thanks so much for watching. And I'll catch you on the next one.